number 5, we got to handle power to a power first. C to the 5th raised to the 3rd would be C to the 15th times the other C to the 4th. This is when we add the exponents. When you multiply the same base, you add the exponents. 15 plus 4 would be 19. Sweet. Power to a power, multiply it. So D to the 15th times power to a power, multiply it. D to the 0. Now remember, anything to the 0 power is 1. So you could just cancel out that D to the 0 power, because when you multiply D to the 15th times 1, it's just D to the 15th. Okay, all right. If you say so, Mr. Flynn. If we multiply 2 times negative 2, we get the negative 4. Why are you being, trying to go for a joke here? What do you always got to be so negative for? That's what I was going for. You saw the failure in process there. But we're getting better. We're getting faster with our jokes. I'll get there, guys. And then t to the 2nd raised to the negative 5th. 2 times negative 5 would give us negative 10. I'm going to scooch over here. This is where we would add the exponents, giving us t to the negative 14th. But remember, we can't have negative exponents, so drop it under a 1. 1 over t to the 14th power. Yeah, all right. Last one. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. 2 times 5 is 10. Negative 3 plus 10 would give us x to the 7th. No adjustments needed. Let's wrap it up. What do you do with exponents when you multiply the bases? You add the exponents. Add them. What do you do with the exponents when you raise a power to a power? That's what we were doing today. Multiply them. If you have a problem with a power raised to a power and multiplication of bases, which operation would you perform first? This, remember, we do the power raised to a power first. Explain how you could simplify something like 3xy squared to the 4th if you've never learned the property of raising a power to a power. You could stretch it out. So you could rewrite 3xy to the 2nd power 4 times. 3xy to the 2nd times 3xy to the 2nd times 3xy to the 2nd times 3xy to the 2nd. And you can multiply all the stuff that you know how to multiply. Like, I can do 3 times 3 is 9, times 3 is 27, times 3 is 81. I could multiply x times x, x squared, x to the 3rd, x to the 4th. And then the y's, remember, you're adding the exponents. So 2 plus 2 is 4, 6, 8. So you can stretch it out and use some old properties that you might remember.